61st birthday. So for your birthday today, for the step 1 of your evening / day out with Sarah virtually, we'll start with your very own yoga session from me, which this is the first class I've ever taught, so go easy. But we'll just do like a 10-minute, really simple one that you can do every day if you feel like it. But just kind of to loosen you up and get your joints moving and gas circulation going. So we will start in tabletop position. So that's just with your knees and hands to the ground. One thing to make sure of is just ensure that your wrists are directly under your elbows. That's for support, just to take up any stress there. To begin, we'll start with some simple cat-cow, and this is just really good at opening up the back. So, and make sure to just keep your breath. When in doubt, just focus on your breath, enjoy that. So, breathing in, we'll go up, and then exhale. Do this 2 more times. Now what you do is just bring your knees out to the end of the mat and throw your hips back and your arms out and your head down for child's pose just for a second, just to open up your hips there. You can even massage your forehead a little bit by rolling back and forth. I like to take my arms over to one side to stretch out your obliques on the opposite side. Now I'll take it to the other side. Perfect. Now, you put your arms back up. This is kind of the building block for downward dog. So come up to your knees, tuck your toes, and push back to downward dog. Now, since this is our first downward dog of the day, it's going to feel a bit sticky. So feel free to pedal the legs out. Just take your time here. And then we're going to walk our feet up to the top of the mat. We're doing a forward fold here. And then bend your knees and bring your arms all the way up. Beautiful. Then bring your hands to chest. Then bring them up again. And then we're going to fold all the way down. Then bring your hands up to a half lift. So usually that's just putting your hands onto the front of your calves, just to straighten out that spine. Forward fold again. And then you can step both legs back into a high plank. Then you can put your knees down if you'd like, or you can keep your legs up, but we're going to do our first chaturanga of the day. So chaturanga, the key with that is to really suck your to suck your elbows in and have them graze your ribs. And also to start by leaning forward. So you'll want to lean forward so that, again, you're stacking your elbows, your shoulders, and your wrists. And then lower down again, we are hugging those elbows into your wrists, all the way down to the ground. Then from here, we'll go up for, I forget what this is called, Cobra. But just you'll slowly lift up your back, and it'll stretch out right here, and down. And then once more, and one more tricked you. I wanted to do one more. Cool, then we'll push back from here into downward dog again. This time, we're gonna lift up our right leg and we're gonna step it through to go next to your arm. Now the key with stepping it through, takes a little bit of practice, but really what you wanna do is arch your back like this and try to bring your knee up as high as possible. And that just gives that more space for that step through. So again, you go from leg up to really hunching over your back and bringing it up as high as possible, knee through, and then drop it softly. From here, we'll do a simple twist, so keep your left arm on the ground and bring your right arm up to the sky. Bring it back down. Then we're going to step the left foot through again, and we're going to go all the way up. We're going to redo that chaturanga there. So all the way up, hands to chest, all the way up again, and we're going to swan dive down all the way to the floor. Halfway lift, straightening out that back, all the way down, and then you're going to step back again to a high plank. You can do your knees down if you like, or you can stay up, but make sure you're staying strong through your arms and your shoulders and really pushing away from the ground here. And then we're going to go into a chaturanga again. So remember to shift forward so that everything is in line. Lower down, all the way to the floor. And then cobra. And last one. And then push back to downward dog, and we'll do the other side. So left leg up. Remember, you're bringing this up as high as possible here to create as much space to step that leg through. And then simple twist, so keeping that right arm on the ground, left arm up to the sky. Really make sure to keep this strong and engaged. Hand down. And then step your foot back, and we'll go down to child's pose. So we'll do that flow one more time. It's just super simple, but it's an easy one to get through. So where did we start? I know, okay. So we'll push back into down dog, right leg up, stepping through, simple twist. Great, you're gonna bring the left hand leg up, all the way up. Hands to chest, all the way up again. We're going to swan dive down, half lift, straighten out that back, step back, chaturanga down, cobra. We're going to do this 3 times, remember? Perfect. Then push back into downward dog again. Then the other side. Left leg up. Stepping it through. Simple twist. Bring the hand down. Left leg back to a plank. Chaturanga. Third one. And then back to child's pose. Okay, great job. That was a simple, easy flow. My first one, I have a lot to work on, but thanks for letting me practice with you. And thanks for giving this a go so you know what I like to do. I love you.